Hey guys, it's Lindsay and today I'm going to be doing a Friday Reads video. I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, so it'll be a little bit interesting to see how I remember how to do these, but I'm also going to be telling you what I plan on reading this weekend and into next week, and I also plan on telling you a little bit about what I'm going to be doing this weekend besides books or reading. So without further ado, let's just get started. So the first book that I plan on finishing this weekend, and I am saying finishing because I do want to, and that's Blue Notes by Carrie Lofty. And this book is taking place in New Orleans, Louisiana, and it is told in the perspective of our main character, Keely Chambers, and she is a piano prodigy, and she witnessed something very sad when she was younger, so she's been put into the witness protection program, and so she has to deal with all of those issues. And along the way she meets a man or a guy named Jude Villers, and he is the playboy party boy type billionaire in the deep south. So she has to go through that in college and dealing with him and all of these other things. And so I've liked it so far. I've enjoyed it. And my little bookmark here, Jeffrey. He's a little giraffe that I got at Barnes & Noble a long time ago, but he's my favorite, and yeah. So that's the first book I plan on finishing this weekend. The second book that I have here, I don't plan on finishing it this month at all because it's not one of those books that you can just sit down and read straight through, but that is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and I talked about this book in my intimidating TBR book tag, so I'll leave that video down below so you can go check that out. But for me, I find it easier to picture the TV show in my head while reading this, and that's been able to get me through majority of this book, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I plan on reading a little bit more of this. I don't plan on finishing it at all, but we'll see how far I get because I really enjoy it and I hope to get done with it soon. Maybe this year, hopefully. That is my hope. And the third book that I have that I plan to read this weekend and into next week is a book that's on my TBR, and that is A Quart of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. And this is the second book, or the sequel to A Quart of Thorns and Roses. And I really liked that first book, but I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this one, and I don't really want to take in all of their considerations. I kind of want to form my own opinions. So I'm going to go into this not having any high expectations. I know that's not what people recommend, but I love Sarah J. Maas, so there's nothing wrong with going into a book with low expectations, but I'm not expecting the worst. So with that being said, this is a book that I do plan on reading because I absolutely want to read it. So hopefully that'll happen soon. So apart from reading those this weekend and into next week, I also have some plans this weekend with my family, and one of those plans is to go to our local craft store, which is Joann Fabrics, and find a shadow box because I just recently graduated college, and I have a lot of things that I want to put in a shadow box to remember and preserve, and one of those things is my cap from my cap and gown, and it's right up here. You can see the ribbons a little bit, but it's one of my pride possessions. I made it myself. Yeah, and so I have that in my commencement form and my invitations and all of those sort of things. I have a stole that I custom made for my graduation, and so I want to remember all of these things. So I want to put in a shadow box, and I want to make sure that it looks really nice. So I'm hoping to get one of those this weekend. If it doesn't happen this weekend, it's not a big deal. I have a lot of time to find one. And so yeah, that's what I plan on doing this weekend. We might be doing some other things, like maybe go to the mall just to walk around, but not not too many things, because I live in Texas and South Texas right now, and Houston is just getting bombarded with a bunch of rain, so there's not much I can do as far as going places. The town I actually grew up in, Richmond, Texas, is being evacuated because of the Brazos River, which is 20 feet over the flood gauge, and it is literally tearing people's houses down. It is just going crazy. So hopefully the rain stops, because we want to make sure that those people are okay and everything is all right. But if you've seen those pictures, then you know there's a whole bunch of water all over the place down here, and we're just trying to get everything sorted out. So luckily my house and my neighborhood is not in any vicinity of the Brazos River, so we're lucky on that front. But I just hope that all those people are able to get out safely and get where they need to be in order to move on with their lives. So hopefully the Lord above will stop the rain, because we can't handle much more. It's getting too crazy. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and a fantastic week next week, and I will talk to you later.